Napoli have used the international break to take stock after their bruising loss at Bologna 2 weeks on from that humbling. Can the Partenopei bounce back? Atalanta, meanwhile, have used the break to change coach. After 7 games without a win, the club axed Ivan Neres, bringing in Raffaele Palladino. Will that switch in the dugout bring the desired effect? At the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona, it's Napoli against Atalanta, 2 teams with a point to prove. And there is Raffaele Palladino taking on his hometown club. He's originally from Mugnano di Napoli. We are underway. Atalanta in the orange strip, their away jersey, playing from right to left. Looking to conquer the Maradona for what would be the 3rd year running. In their past 2 visits here, a 3-0 scoreline on both occasions. We mentioned a few moments ago netting a brace in this fixture last season. Looking to Palladino kick off his Atalanta adventure in style. He was unveiled and presented to the press earlier this week. Spoke about rediscovering that intensity. Ball forward for Højlund. Zappacosta, the best of clearances straight to Lang. And they come to Højlund. Scrappy passage of play. Then on this near side, Di Lorenzo thought about taking it quickly. David Neres. And Di Lorenzo with that opportunity early on. Playing a more advanced role tonight in Napoli's 4-man midfield. Di Lorenzo, Højlund, nice touch. Here is Neres, still Neres! Napoli rediscover their scoring touch. Neres rediscovers his shooting boots. The team's 3-game goal drought comes to an end. The Brazilians' 11-month goal drought comes to an end. Just what Napoli needed. Cool finish from Neres. Højlund with that lovely touch. And Neres in behind the Atalanta rear guard. Found that bottom corner. Look at that from Højlund. And Neres just putting himself into that shooting position. What a boost for Conte's men. Determined to put their Bologna setback firmly behind them. Gutierrez. McTominay! Couldn't produce the magic from midweek. With his national side there, Scott McTominay. There's an opportunity for a player of his calibre and quality. Space opening up for him. Couldn't hit the target. Hano. Lookman. Hano. Genoa Academy graduate, Derone. Here is De Ketelada. Just couldn't keep it down. Sums up the situation for him right now. Still in search of his first goals since he netted a brace against Lecce in September. Here's Edison. Hano. Floats. Villanova. This is more like it for Atalanta. De Ketelada. De Ketelada's ball in. Couldn't find a teammate. Hoyland. Now Lang. Coolly done from him. Neres. Lang. Bowled over. Now Lookman. Opportunity in transition. Pasalic. Here is Isakian. Lookman. Comes here to Pasalic. City. Spell with their bitter rivals Juventus, of course. As part of Juventus's one and only season in Serie B. Through the Juventus Academy, so a bit of cross paths with Antonio Conte. I've actually played with Antonio Conte at first team level. Conte already retired by then. Through the middle. Akmani. McTominay. Neres for number 2! He's on fire tonight, David Neres! And very much like London buses, you wait and wait, and two come along at once. And all appears to be right again in the Napoli world. 38 minutes gone, they're 2 goals to the good. Out to banish the painful memories of their bruising loss at Bologna before the break. McTominay with that ball through, first time finished by David Neres. Was back on the score sheet again. Edison. Edison for Zappacosta. Zappacosta! Curled wide of goal. Lang, Neres, Hoyland. Di Lorenzo, there's the header! And is it in? It is! Noah Lang makes it 3. He's been screaming out for more playing time, Noah Lang. And that's the right response when you get the opportunity. And it could well help thaw that frosty relationship with Antonio Conte. Anguissa and Lukaku also watching on. Lots of relief for Noah Lang, who gets his first goal for the club. And it comes just moments before the half-time whistle. Di Lorenzo's ball in, Noah Lang with the header. Clearly seeing too much on it, too much power for Carnesecchi to do anything about it. Lang had a goal ruled out against Torino earlier this season. Nothing wrong with that one. And there goes the half-time whistle. Napoli have been clinical and solid. And they're in a commanding position at the break. Neres at the double. And then Noah Lang with his first for the club to put the Italian champions on easy street at the break. Nightmare start this to life in the Atalanta dugout for Raffaele Palladino. Back to the drawing board for him. Napoli in complete control then at the interval. And hitting back and looking to bounce back. And so far, so good then. Holland involved in the opening goal. And Lang just moments before the half-time whistle, adding a third. At the break then it is Napoli 3, Atalanta 0. Sahano. And Pasalic. So Cosuno will come on in defence for the teenager. And Scamacca come on for Pasalic. This was Scamacca maybe playing that centre forward role, and Lookman dropped a little bit deeper. Scamacca scored on this ground before 2 seasons ago, just a couple of months before Atalanta's Europa League triumph. We're back underway, then are we going to see a miraculous fight back? Napoli, as one would expect, bring home this much needed win. Di Lorenzo. Bocca. Di Lorenzo for Neres. Confirmation no changes from Napoli at the break. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Di Lorenzo. They come here too, David Neres. And now McTominay! Carnesecchi somehow kept it out. Neres with the corner. Di Lorenzo with that flick on. Still there. And they get a touch. Now Lang, was he caught? He was. Here is McTominay! Struck with such power. Once again, Marco Carnesecchi. Now, De Ketelaere, this is very promising for Atalanta. Lookman. De Ketelaere! That was close. Belgian. Looking to give Landea a bit of hope. Combining with Lookman. Savic, you can see it's rooted to his spot there. Scamacca. Not that he wants to use that as an excuse. Ketelaere. Bellanova. Scamacca! The Italian gives Atalanta a lifeline with a beautiful finish. Such a well-worked goal. Scamacca started the move and capped it off in style. And if anyone needs a fresh start at Atalanta, it is Scamacca. After his injury woes last term, he is the one to get the first goal of a new chapter for the club. And look at that, Milinkovic-Savic got a touch on it, not enough. Now Scamacca. De Ketelada. Still De Ketelada! Very nearly with a wonder goal. Charles De Ketelada. Struck so well. And did it shave a bit of the paintwork off the crossbar. Derone. De Ketelada. Bellanova. Derone. Scamacca. Bellanova. Ketelada. Bellanova. Away from Miguel Gutierrez. Now Ederson. Scamacca on the turn. Needed a stop then from Milinkovic-Savic. Puts it out behind. Atalanta have a corner. Now full of confidence now, Palladino's men. May have been going wide, but the Napoli keeper, Zalewski, to take. Now Bellanova, always rising. Here goes Zalewski. Comes out here to Adamola Lookman. Offloads. Ederson. Bellanova. Lookman, nice turn. Lookman. As they say, it's a real cliche, but it's such a confidence game, isn't it, football? Here he is, Adamola Lookman. Still Lookman! Zalewski. Here's Bellanova. Samajic. Bellanova. Samajic. Scamacca with the head up! Wrong side of the post from Gianluca Scamacca. Glancing head up from the Atalanta number 9. Elmas flicked on. Di Lorenzo was there, and then on the volley by Politano. They come here again to Di Lorenzo on eventually coming up. How many times have we seen that from Napoli? Di Lorenzo attacking the near post. And Carnesecchi sticking out a leg. That's a really good save. Manova. Daniel Maldini. Scamacca. Ederson. Just trying to thread it through. Derone. They're struggling to clear their lines. Zalewski. Zalewski! Well wide in the end. Napoli get that sorely needed pick-me-up. The Italian champions bounce back. 3 goals, 3 points for Antonio Conte's men. And Napoli go top, awaiting other results. Final score here at the Maradona. Napoli 3, Atalanta 1.